Why did you start this research?
Here in the University of Kent, in the School of Sport and Exercise Science, we have a sport therapy clinic which is open and available for professional or recreational athletes. And so athletes who are injured, they come to us to help them in the rehabilitation process. What we've noticed is that apart of the physical element of the injury, quite frequently injured athletes, they suffer from psychological distress. There's a lot of anxiety, frustration, and a lot of negative thoughts that mainly relate to the past or to the future. They are preoccupied about, are they going to be able to recover soon? Are they going to be able to reach the same levels of physical conditions that they had before the injury? And mindfulness, on the other side, is this kind of old ancestral technique rooted in the Buddhist tradition, which does exactly the opposite, is focusing on the current, on the present moment. So together with a colleague from the School of Psychology, Dr. Sharma, and a promising student, Warhel Asim is his name, we had this idea of creating a small research team and try to run a series of experiments to see if mindfulness can be a useful element in the toolkit of a physiotherapist.
Because you do see in a lot of big organisations like the football clubs and other big organisations do start to have extra kind of doctors. Do you think it's a really important part to maybe get sporting people to really look at the psychology when it comes to treatment, not just when they're actually playing, but when it comes to treatment now?
An injury is not an injury that is going to affect only the body. Body and mind is connected, and in the same way as you have to train the body, you have to train the mind. And all of those negative thoughts that I just mentioned before, they're going to intervene in a negative way in the rehabilitation process. So professional teams, national teams, they have to, and we see it, very important teams as Real Madrid, Barcelona, Chelsea, they do have sport psychologists and sport therapists, and mindfulness is one of those additional tools that can be used to enhance performance for athletes.
And does this prove that research can be really important at universities? Because when else would you have the opportunity to have a look at subjects like that?
Exactly. Research for people like us that we love sport and we love research gives us an amazing opportunity to do our hobby a reality. And research especially that has to do with interdisciplinarity. So this is a very good example of how we've got colleagues from psychology working hand in hand with colleagues from the sport science school producing some excellent results.
Well, Sakis, thanks very much indeed. And next time I've got a bad ankle from running, I'll do a bit of mindfulness instead.
Good.
Thanks very much indeed.